participant, went to 2 national championships with Louisville, and getting action here. Julia Hanson taking some heat off there. Off the bump set, tapped right back. The freshman Jordan Taylor in on the action for Minnesota at the net. Leverett at the service line. Gophers trailing 3-1, but Julia Hanson cutting into that with a fiery swing.
It's a really good run by Julia Hanson.
Of this season, 10+ kills in 2 of the last 4. Had done that only 2 times the first 10 matches. Here's Hanson in tight space. Urzua making things tough on the Gophers' back line. Putting it down is again Hanson finding the perfectly placed spot on the sideline.
And this is one of the key differences, Julia Hanson last year to this year. She has gotten very good at these out-of-system balls. Here's
Penn State, the reigning champions, but tonight looking for a bounce back after they dropped 2 in a row at Pauley Pavilion last weekend, including a reverse sweep against Purdue. They had 4 match points before losing in 5 sets. So this is another time to recalibrate for the Bruins. Duffy looking to Kong, and what a rejection. It was Hanson and Taylor right there building a brick wall.
Kong with 2 errors here early on. You can tell she's just getting settled. She hasn't
making the opposing team uncomfortable. That time targeting Gilk. Here's Hanson with the swing, and she's able to put it down to stop the bleeding for the Gophers. Kelly Kinney at the service line for the Gophers. Bump set by McKenna Garr. Almost goes for a kill. Somehow getting there is Kat Lutz. Kat Lutz again keeping it alive. Just flying all over the floor for the Bruins. Leverett, big swing as this point marches on. And won by Minnesota, and Julia Hanson trying to summon some energy. It'll be McKenna Garr once more. Duffy goes behind her head. Hanson pounces on it.
absolutely
Stepping up to the plate in that first set. Kate Duffy at the service line starting set 2. Off the slide, Lourdes Myers flying in is Schumacher to keep it alive. Schumacher again keeps it off the floor, leading the Big Ten in digs per set, but that time didn't have any answer for Julia Hanson.
And Coach Keegan Cook really fired up for his squad on that one. Beautiful swing by Julia Hanson here. Take a look. So Minnesota able to take care of this sort of free ball.
What after a rocky start to set 2? It was Singletary. Swenson looking for Hanson in the back row, and she's going to pick up the kill. Craftiness, creativity, or just taking care of business?
I just think it's volleyball IQ and using their vision.
Julia Hanson goes right into the block right there. Garr to back her up. UCLA keeping a lot of balls off the floor. A bump set for Hanson. Here's Schumacher getting underneath it, but a free ball for the Gophers. And Minnesota will take advantage, giving themselves a 10-7 lead. 10 blocks compared to 3. Minnesota 4th in the Big Ten in blocks per set this season. This time Hanson will rise and fire.
UCLA hitting 222 for the match, not terrible. Minnesota only hitting 097.
Those two go hand in hand. Another service ace.
Minnesota have done that tonight.
You want to get rewarded for your good passing. Leverett, big swing, and we play on here. A tight pass, and Julia Hanson finishes.
Julia Hanson absolutely elevates, swings over the block for that. That's right, and much better than her season average. She's only hitting 299 on the season, so hitting 455 early tonight.
Going up the middle to Myers, getting UCLA out of sorts. Swenson was looking for a whistle right there, as Lee is turned back. Another extended rally. Thibault also sacrificing her body. And the point goes to Minnesota off the swing by Hanson, and they lead by 1.